Hello, everyone. Welcome. Today is Friday, January 22nd. This is a trial day for me. 22s throughout the month are always an interesting day. Seem to test me emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And then 23rd is more of a completion day. So it should be a little bit interesting. I wanted to make this video. This is was called in last night. Just woke up in the middle of the night and felt really guided to make this video. I think this will be a short 10 to 12 minute little spiel, just reminding everyone to stay calm and stay within their hearts. And we'll delve into some practical help, practical advice in getting to that place and also understanding the reality, both externally and internally, to facilitate yourself in this ascension. When I say ascension or awakening or enlightenment, these are all synonymous terms. They all go hand in hand. They all mean pretty much the same thing. This is a great time for humanity, contradictory to what you might be seeing on the television or what you might even be feeling yourself. And of course, always listening to your own truth. If something doesn't resonate with you, even with what I say, which is likely to happen, just remember to listen to your own inner light, your own body, your own wisdom. And that's pretty much the first rule, and maybe the only rule, is that we are all one, but we are all each individually sovereign beings, meaning we all have the co-creative and the creator ability to create free will, to create our own lives. So before we dive into this talk a little bit deeper, I'm just going to invite Spirit in. I'm going to take a moment to close my eyes and invite you to do so as well. Just pull your energy back internally, especially if you've been frantic at work, with relationships, the inauguration, election, whatever it is. Start to pull your energy back in. And turning your focus and your attention rather from the external environment to the internal. Shining light here. It's likely that you've probably already noticed a dramatic shift. And let's just expunge on that, expand on it. Good. So maybe you can even see, as I bring my attention in, the clouds, just 30 seconds were there covering this room, and now the light and the sun has just begun to shine beautifully through. So this is just an indicator to me that I am playing a part in the creation of this world, which is a massive responsibility. So this is about responsibility, this talk, this transmission. This is about taking responsibility for not only your actions, but also your thoughts and your emotions and your beliefs. It's time to take inventory of all of these things. Are these things working in favor for you, in favor of truth, in favor of your highest good? Or are they working against you, against life itself? Now, it's going to be hard to comprehend and hard to understand if you are not or have not chosen to awaken, chosen to align with the light for what is about to occur on the planet. But this will only be revealed to you as much as you can handle in terms of the darkness that's been playing a role on this planet for quite some time, but maybe more importantly, the darkness that's playing a role internally. The traumas, the pain, the hurt. It's important to see yourself now. See all these things that have been preventing you from living your highest truth and your highest light. See them now. See yourself. Acknowledge these things. Do not try to push them away. That's what we've been doing for quite some time. Avoidance. Ignorance. This transmission is to remind you that ignorance and avoidance can no longer be tolerated. Not in this quadrant, not in this sector, and not on this planet. The energies that are increasing will prevent this negative energy from existing, from attaching to this dimension from here on forth. Aho. So with great power, with great ease, as we acknowledge, we also release. We acknowledge what is and will not serve us anymore as defenders, as protectors of the light, of the truth. We wield our mighty swords of spirit and of truth as we call in Archangel Gabriel. And we cut any cords. We ask to cut any cords of dishonesty, of distruth, of attachment to the external, of attachment to 3D, of attachment to gaining over other, dominance of self. And we relinquish that and we own and attune to equality, mastery of self, acknowledgement of other, freedom of self. This enlightenment, this ascension, this was what we were born for. If you're listening to this and you have chills still, this is what you were born for. Now we each have our own individual roles to play. And there's still a journey to be had. Not all is known, especially in these third dimensional bodies. But the truth can be felt through all dimensions, in all time, and all reality. The source of love, the source is everlasting. So with that transmission, if you're still with me, just keeping your eyes closed, acknowledging this mastery, acknowledging this light that you've found, that you've probably found before, but now it's going to be found more easily, more regularly. And you are being called, yes, you are being called to transmit this light, to live this light as a column of light, to be in the light, to be of the light for yourself, but for other as well. You have a specific role and a purpose to play on this planet and in this process. And seeking and finding that, if it is not already known to you, will be possibly the most important thing that you have ever done in this life, in your lifetimes. I say lifetimes because it is my belief, share it or don't, that we've existed as souls throughout this planetary, I want to say, existence for several, if not millions of lifetimes. This planet has existed for billions and trillions of years, incomprehensible time. And so our souls have existed from the beginning as well. So tapping into this wisdom, this knowledge, wisdom, and knowing our sentience, that all is well. All is well, brothers and sisters. The more that you attune to the central sun, to the central part, central portion of your heart and your knowingness and your beingness, the more that you can transmute that negativity, that density. The more you transmute that density within yourself, the more you transmute the density in the collective. Yes, we are all connected. Yes, it is proven by science. It is called the unified theory now. And the more you do that, the more you facilitate, the more you fulfill your role as an ascended master, ascended being on this planet. You facilitate the awakening of humanity itself, of this collective population, this organism known as human, as well as the animal realms, the plant realms, and Mother Gaia itself. Yes, you are a guardian of Mother Earth. Treat her with respect, the transmission as she comes through. Be kind. Play in the grass. Acknowledge those plants. Acknowledge the beings, the bees, the bugs. Acknowledge all beings within existence, all life on this planet, for it too is unified. It too speaks in a language that only your heart can understand and hear and listen. Be gentle. Be kind. Call upon the earth and your earth guardianship when you lose faith. When the darkness seems so overwhelming, so impossible to fight, to comprehend, that you feel like you want to give up. That's when the light is with you the most. That's when it's so most important to believe. In fact, when those times, and they will occur, they will happen, those are your portions of growth. Those are when you drop all previous beliefs, previous thoughts of what you could do, of what you could accomplish, and you say no more. My faith in God, my faith in humanity, my faith in myself, the universe, and the light is impenetrable. I'm magnetized towards the light to such a great degree that I will not fade in the darkness. I will shine brighter in the light. For that is my role. That is my mission. As a star commander, as a member of the Galactic Federation of Planets, we take this oath to ourselves, to our brothers and sisters, and to life itself. There is nothing but hope. There's nothing but hope. Love and hope are the only thing that truly exists. Quoting A Course in Miracles, quoting Jesus, the Ascended Master from Earth. Even though he doesn't want to be quoted. So we'll bring it in from the universe. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. This world is an illusion. Unplug from the matrix. This is quantum healing. You're receiving the codes that activate your DNA, that uplift your soul and your body's consciousness to a level never thought before possible. Breathe. Breathe in that column of light. Feel your mastery. Feel your confidence. Know that anything is possible. Whew. All right. Wow. That was quite the transmission there from my higher self to all of yours. Thank you so much for listening. Please like or subscribe at Fluid Wellbeing if you've not done so already. And if possible, if you feel guided, comment. I would love to hear any feedback and message me with anything that you feel is resonant or needs to be heard. Thank you so much. Namaste.